Gosh, what the heck am I even doing? Trying to survive this mess. This is a lot of mess. Did I have a plan? What was my plan? My plan might have been more spell damage. I think my plan was probably more spell damage. That seems like a good plan, right? More spell damage? Seems like a good plan? I'm gonna go with it. I'm out of rerolls, so this is as good as I can do for now. At least the spell damage is not being resisted. Whew. Yo, Nashot! Thank you so much for the continued support. 18 months of tier 2 subscriptions. That is a heck of a long time, and I am really happy to have you around. I am glad you've stuck around for so long, and I am glad that you are still hanging out. Welcome back to the adventuring party. Thanks for being by my side throughout this mess. Who am I? Yeah, we definitely need to provoke the one with the higher attack here. That seems correct. Am I super soaking? Super soaking seems like a good idea. I want to keep Mend out. I don't think we need more. Am I going to get the shields up again? I'm going to get the shields up again soon. So let's cycle through it. See if I can get other things. Other better things. Other better, more different things. Do I Mend here? I might Mend here and then try and get Creeping Cold and Super Soaker on the next cycle. I can't actually do that. That doesn't work. So maybe we'll just Super Soak here and then Creeping Cold on the next cycle. Look at them war cries. There they go. All right, we really got to knock this guy out this turn before he does something incredibly massive. Not that I think I could actually kill him here. That's a lot of mends. I could provoke the other guy. That seems like a good idea too. And then we want a Creeping Cold here. And then I'll probably Mana Barrier. So let's shuffle this out. Let's get the other provoke, actually. Oh no, that is the other provoke. But I want to keep this around. So let's cycle out a Mend. I will Fire Pillar. I want to keep this. I want to keep all this stuff. Even though I have the extra redraw, these are all cards that I want to play. Nothing but War Cries. Okay. Still both provoke, so I don't need the provoke. But I can double Fire Pillar here. And I think that'll kill. In fact, double Fire Pillar alone will kill. Like, look at those numbers. So we can put the Heroic Strike there and get some extra damage that way. It seems like a good idea. Ooh, double Fire Pillar, incredibly killed. Well done, double Fire Pillar. Alright, now we can get a Mend up. And as long as they stay provoked, everything is good. Good Mana Barrier. Alright, needs more shields, needs more provoking, and I guess Super Soaker for the extra chain. Seems fine. I will want this Mend. But I can also get, like, massive red damage here, which seems good. Minor hit because of the strength up. Good Lacerate, though. Lacerate's useful. Absolutely get Lacerated. Whoa, Lacerate's huge against that health. Fantastic. Not Flame Wave. Never Flame Wave. Why is Flame Wave even in my deck anymore? I'm not going to cleave here. That's not reasonable. But I could focus, and then Mana Barrier, they're still provoked, and then Creeping Cold for the big blue damage. Big blue damage! Let's go. And they're paralyzed? Great news. Oh, but then they don't take the Lacerate damage because they didn't actually play a card. That's funny. That is actual funny. Shields up, Heroic Strike. Let's get that Mend going. I have to Heroic Strike in order to be able to mend. Yep. And then I can't provoke. So maybe we provoke here. And I cycle these two. Definitely cycle that. And then we mend next turn. And then finish them off. That seems fine. Oh, good Paralyze. Strong Paralyze. Paralyze game strong. And this will kill. Good enough. Well, that was a fight. And we ended it at full health, which I feel very good about. Liking where my my deck is ending up. Silver Bracer. Tell me more about Silver Bracer. Extra health, even better than steel. Sweet. Well, I guess we give that to Galeo, right? Unless we feel like What's-Her-Face needs it. But a percentage of health on her is less strong than a percentage of health on Galeo. Happy with that. Look at these numbers. Big old numbers. Love your big numbers, Galeo. Galeo exists. And now also is thick. Pretty good. Alright, well this was a worthy sidetrack. And now we can go back down here and continue chasing the Key Goblin, right? Keeblin? I don't know what the goblin's name was. Coglin, sorry. That's a different thing. Oh, but now I can unlock it. Did I unlock the previous room? Because if I didn't, I should probably do that. Apparently you don't need keys to unlock these things. You just need to be on the right side. That's not how I expected that to work, actually. Wait a minute. I saw... Hang on. I saw the thing light up. No. Okay. Gone again. What is this? Ah, King Algeron! The Hero's Handbook has a chart over every single chain that... Of course it has. You think the Coglin crook stole this too? That or he's awful at decorating. Oh, but I can't, like, take it or nothing? That's too bad. So there's an up and a down here, or we could continue chasing after the Coglin. Well, I'm generally the kind of person that prefers getting sidetracked. So let's take a look at what else. Oh boy. Nope. What about down here? Ointment. And another troll. Wow, there's a lot going on, actually. Oh, wait, this is just back up to the original area. Huh, I didn't realize that connected. I guess we weren't meant to realize that connected. Alright, I'm gonna go over here first. Comes with a slime. Who do we focus on first? The slime will probably deal more damage than this guy. This guy, like, spends a lot of turns buffing up and stuff. And the slime just immediately hits people. Less Flame Wave. Never Flame Wave. I don't know why Flame Wave is still in this deck. I think we want to Creeping Cold here. I think that is how we do things. So I need to figure out what else I'm not doing. Probably not doing Fire Pillar. Maybe I Super Soaker first. Kind of like that plan also. So this is where we want a Creeping Cold. Unfortunately, we have drawn a lot of spells that require energy, and nothing that gives energy. Out Fire Pillar, I guess. So now we have Heroic Strike, Creeping Cold. And we still have nothing else that we can do. Let's see if we can find something else to do. Ah, we found something else to do. How sludgy. Alright. We got some bravado, we got some focus, we got some more creeping cold. I like it. Do I like it? I think I like it more than I don't like it. I do definitely want to focus on creeping cold. But, like, if I could also kill him, that'd be great. But I don't think I can. I don't think this heroic strike is going to be enough. So let's cycle it out. No. Cycle out the bravado. Oh, more heroic strikes. I don't need a second heroic strike. Not here. Not now. I don't really need the shields up either, but whatever. Alright, let's try it and see. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. Because I don't think the creeping cold is going to hit for that much. I don't know, maybe it will. Oh, it turns out it hit for a lot more than I expected. Which means the heroic strike is, in fact, enough. Which is fantastic news. Ow. Alright, well, that's why I kept Men's around. So we got Provoke, we got some shields, and we got some Mending, which means we got a Water Jet. Delightful. The Water Jet is so underwhelming. Like, it's a fine attack, but the animation for it is just, like, so piddly. Alright, definitely Mana Barrier there. Bravado. Do we cycle through a Mend? I keep one. I'm not going to need a Cleave for sure. I don't know that I want a Brave Buster. I think I don't want a Brave Buster. I think I want a Mend rather than Brave Buster. Do I want both Mends? I mean, Galeo is almost assuredly going to take more damage at some point. But we can Mend Copernica for this turn. Maybe I don't need a second Mend. Maybe not now. I can cycle through it. I'm definitely going to want a Heroic Strike. It's like he washed his hands and didn't have a towel, so he lightly shakes them off. It actually kind of looks like he's trying to do like a Ryu Hadoken kind of pose, except he's still kind of like half-assing it. And then, you know, he's got like the little pistol, water pistol things that do absolutely nothing. Like you barely get any water coming out of them. So it's like, "Wah!" And then water pistol. And then the enemy is sitting there like, what is this? Why is my face wet? I don't understand. And it's just like so, each piece of it is so little impact. Like I appreciate you're trying, Galeo, you're trying, but you're not succeeding so much. Yeah, let's unbust, I think. Because we're going to want the magic damage more than we're going to want the buster damage. Yeah, this is where we want the magic damage. Let's go magic damage. Oh, I didn't mend that turn, did I? Get out of here, Flame Wave. That's far too many mends. That is an extraneous number of mends. I guess we can go Super Soaker, Fire Pillar. Our shields are already up. I want to keep the mana barrier around. Let's toss Bravado. Oh, there's no more tossing. Ah, I see. Well, in that case what? Probably use Bravado, to be honest. Yo, he mad. Oh, Enrage is an interrupt. I guess I always see it at the end of the turn cycle. Interesting. We're not cleaving. Not today. Provoke is a good idea. And shields up. And then this is as good a turn as any to mend. Sure, let's do it. Here we go, Water Jet. You know, actually, with the way he's holding his hands, it almost looks like he has like a silly string can, and he's just like silly string, except it's water. All right. Let's do a big blue turn. We'll focus, we'll mana barrier, and we'll do some cold damage. Yay, paralyze. Good paralyze. Alright, let's see if we can get that mend. Nope, no mends. Alright. I guess we just don't heal this turn, because we probably just want to kill. Probably. Actually, I have the barrier. We could, just shields up again and provoke and not do anything that damages and just call that a turn. And try and fish for mend. Hey, we got the mend. Alright, now kill him. Leave him in the caves and never come back. Oh, poor Froggy Blacksmith. Someday. Someday people will appreciate you, Galeo. But that day is not today. We found a slime, you guys. Oh, slime and a bomb. I know how this works. I didn't cycle at all. I probably should have. We still need to dig for the rest of the ice damage so that I can actually kill this guy off. Ow. I'm going to want mends, but not immediately, so I can cycle that away, I think. Bravado doesn't really do anything here. Unfortunate. I guess Fire Pillar. I don't really know what else to do here. It's pretty reasonable damage, actually. I think another Fire Pillar will knock him out. I like Provoke. I like Mana Barrier. And I think if we find another Fire Pillar, that'll be pretty good. That's also pretty good. But we still have another turn. Really good. Well, I found a Cleave. That's good. Nope. Cleave is not good enough here. Out Cleave. I mean, Bravado Heroic Strike would work, but that's not really where I want to be. Aha, I found it. I found the winning move. I'm pretty sure that'll just kill him. I'm not that concerned about it. Yep. Well done. Good plays. Alright, are they still provoked? One of them is. This sounds like a good blue turn. Get out of here, Bravado. Find me better spells. It's still a good blue turn. We should do blue things. Heroic Chain. That was not that much fire damage. Oh, fire damage isn't good against them, is it? I forgot about that. They have, like, double resist against fire. Alright, get out of here, Fire Pillar. Cleave? Are we cleaving here? This might be a cleave turn. I could do some big cleaves. We'll start with Bravado. That absolutely makes sense. This should be huge. I'm so ready for this. What if you double Myrtleize him? That'd be great. 229, 200 damage over there. That's pretty good. So then the Lacerate will set up for the kill. Like, they are now dead next turn no matter what. So we just want to get the mends up, I think, this turn. Can we get more mends? Hey, we found a mend. Who am I mending? Armalie has a bunch of self-heal. So let's do Galeo and then kill. Can't really buy any more turns past that. Slime down. Alright. I finally feel like I'm doing okay against these enemies. Like, this was a struggle, but now I'm doing fine. And I am gaining an appropriate amount of experience for how fine I am doing. This is no longer hard. I am gaining minimal amounts of experience. Yeah, that makes sense. No? Okay. What's out here? A chest. Delightful. Regeneration! What is regeneration? That might be where I want to be. Blizzard. Blizzard. Cold damage. Alright, alright. I'm listening. Tell me more about regeneration, though. Why does it not tell me what regeneration does? I mean, I can guess. I have ideas. But, like, shouldn't it tell me what the thing does here? Or is there another place I need to go in order to see what the thing does? Alright, we're outing some men's and inning some regeneration, because I think this is the way I want this to go. And you, Flame Wave has never delivered. Blizzard is damage to all foes. Oh, and frost damage to all allies. That's scary. Maybe I don't Blizzard. Maybe I won Blizzard instead of Fire Wave, because Fire Wave is Flame Wave rather has just not really been where we want to be. And with regeneration up, we can afford to take a little bit of team damage. Sure, this sounds delightful. Let's do these things. Aww, why isn't this a secret passageway? It's even behind the rock. Dirty liars. You just gotta try every edge. It's pretty silly. Oh. It's a statue. Well, I'm doing okay. So I'll take the save, but there's no real need to actually recover all of the enemies. Especially given the enemies are not giving me much value anymore. Impossible! How did you losers get all the way here? Don't think I'll give up this precious keychain so easily. Having cornered the cloaked kidnapper, our hero's psyched up for a fight. You really thought I'd let myself get snared in my own den? Come here, puppy! Uh-oh. He's got a Cerberus. Now that's a good pup. This is your puppy? I was not ready for this. Freely admitted. This is... I suspect puppy has more to do with their relationship than any intrinsic traits of whoever this big boy is. Which, that's fascinating. Alright, what do we have going on here? Oh my god, look at those numbers. Keymaster Claydon. Nothing really going on. And... Puppy. Alright. And they're both about the same strength. Which means we probably want to focus on Claydon. Alright. Well, here we go, I guess. Puppy. And I have no idea what cards any of them are going to be able to play. But they're all going to suck for me, probably. Puppy ramps up quicker. Puppy looks like they're going to be doing Buffy things. So let's keep the Provoke on Claydon. I think I want to do Heroic Strike Creeping Cold for the rest of my turn. Maybe Heroic Strike Super Soaker? not a bad call. Double trouble. Fierce screech. Ooh. Chow down. Oh my god, regeneration. Yeah, I suspect... Why are these cards bleeding? Are you bleeding? You're bleeding. I see. That's fine, I guess. I do want to use Creeping Cold, but maybe not this turn. Maybe next turn? Yeah, and then Lacerate damage. Okay. Poison now. Ow. Well, that's regen. That is what we signed up for. Two cards a turn. What a jerk. Cycle out Brave Buster, I think, because we need some more work here. I think it's going to have to be shields up, even though it's going to hurt. And then we can maybe try some Blizzardy stuff. I don't think I want a Blizzard. I don't think I get enough value as a Blizzard. Do I want a Fire Pillar? Fire Pillar's not bad. Maybe I want to, yeah, maybe we just do this. Nice. Again with the poisons. Bonk. And poison damage. The Lacerate's gone now, though, so we can get this Mend off, which is probably a good idea. Alright, we do want to do this, which means we have to... There's no Provokes up. So we want to Provoke and then Shields up? That's not going to get a Mend. Provoke and then Shields up is not a Mend. I think we really just have to do it like this. But we're not going to need Cleave. I do eventually want to Provoke. And I want to keep the regeneration around. So let's cycle this stuff until we get something better. Alright, what are you doing? Smoke Screen. Haste up, I guess. Fierce Screech. Or dodges? Oh, Earthquake. I see. Good thing regeneration is around. Alright, well, we're definitely regenning again. We are absolutely provoking. Shields can stay up. I think I want to find... Alright, let's find out what that effect actually is. Is it dodgy? I think it's dodgy. It doesn't show it as an active effect? Oh, it does. Smoke Screen. Dodge chance immensely raised. Okay. So, actually, trying to do any damage to them is irrelevant. We're still not going to be Blizzarding, I don't think. I wish I had my Provoke. What happened to my Provoke? Oh, I'm using it. Aha, I understand. Provoke probably doesn't miss, though. So no need to try actually attacking this turn. Provoke missed! I didn't actually think Provoke could miss. That's news to me. Huh. Well, at least they targeted the right person anyway. Whatever their second card was disappeared. Tenacity, yep. Aww, targeting them. Boo. Boo earns. Alright, so now, give me information about regen. Percentage of maximum health at the end of each turn. Okay, as expected. We found that Provoke again, so let's Provoke. Our shields are already up, and we're eventually going to want to mend. Brave Buster seems unlikely. And regeneration is up for right now, so we don't need it right now, so we can probably cycle it. And this gives us more energy, which is probably correct. Oh man, everybody's got power up. Okay, let's Heroic Strike and then Fire Pillar then. That seems better. Boy is absolutely going to have to mend himself sometime soon. We can Bravado, and then Heroic Strike, and then Mend, I guess? And then out Super Soaker. And then next turn I'm going to want to, like, focus Creeping Cold something. Do I want to cycle Shields Up then? We can cycle Shields Up. Critical. Wow, even with the mend, he's still down to 270? And he's regenerating. Yeah, this is impossible. Poison is doing work, and I hate it. Can this be a blue turn? Not exactly. We don't have enough blue. Well, we're definitely never cleaving. Get out of here. So I guess we shields up, and then focus, and then Fire Pillar, because Creeping Cold, I want Creeping Cold to wait until I have the advantage. We don't need another Bravado, though. Woof. Yeah, dude needs some help here. Alright, well, Mana Barrier is the first step towards getting help. I want to save the Provoke. Can you dodge skills? It seems like you can, because Provoke missed, right? Which is weird. So maybe you can also dodge magic? It seems bad. Doesn't work the way I want it to work. We need to get that mend, though. Where is that mend? None of these things are mend. Unfortunate. Well, then I guess Provoke over here, because that's helpful. And I'll try and Creeping Cold here and see if the extra effect works, instead of the other way around. And it missed. Yeah, that's about what we were expecting. Alright, now we definitely regen. Absolutely. Our girl is bleeding, so I guess we're not going to Fire Pillar this turn. I can Bravado, which will help. And then start throwing damage? Sure. No cleaves, never cleaves. We're as shieldy as we need to be. Can lose a Heroic Strike and be ready to regen. In some other point in the near future. That's far enough away that I can cycle. There's that mend. Just the one mend, though, which is unfortunate. Really need that Provoke, it turns out. The shields are no longer up. Get out of here, Fire Pillar. Not today with this focus. Maybe next turn. Get out of here, Brave Buster, I guess. This is a big turn. This is a dodge turn? This is a dodge turn. Dodge and Screech, probably. I don't know what you're doing. You're buffing yourself or something. Alright, and then this is the Earthquake turn here, which is a bummer. But this is gone now. So that's good. There's no Provokes. So maybe I want a barrier somewhere else. If we can Fire Pillar Puppy, because Puppy's going to Earthquake this turn. And maybe this gets me Thunder Wave and the Paralysis. Because the Fire Pillar's just going to miss over here anyway. Although with the regen, like, that's pretty bad, it turns out. I got double troubled. Paralyzed missed on the other thing, though. Paralyzed did not miss on the Earth Slam, which is a bummer. Good. Here's that Provoke. Provoke and shields and Super Soaker and call that pretty good. So let's axe this. I'm going to want regeneration next turn. I'm going to want Mana Barrier once this thing resolves. Out Bravado. Well, let's out the Heroic Strike also. Just to cycle through the deck. Like, I'm honestly just pitching cards that I might otherwise play just to move through the deck faster. There's that Provoke. Shields are up. Super Soaker. Water Jet. Good Paralyze. Great Paralyze. Just a fantastic Paralyze. Holy balls. We're still punished here, huh? One less Mana Barrier then. So we need to regeneration this turn. We don't need to shields up. But it's good to keep that around for the future. And soon we're just going to be against Puppy, right? Which is fine. I could deal with just Puppy. As long as we can fight through his regeneration, which is maybe going to be a trial. But we definitely want to regen this turn. And we kind of don't want to play blue cards because she is in trouble. But I want to save blue cards for later. Well, that's a good blue turn, actually. So that'll be next turn. So this turn is Heroic, Regeneration, and then some other card. Yeah, that's good. Good Paralyze. Oh my god, this is the most fantastic Paralyze I've ever seen. Been doing some really good work here. Alright, kill the hell out of him. Just die. Uh-oh, he mad. I wonder how long the rage lasts. This is actually potentially useful information. Is it permanent? Enrage appears to be permanent. Alright. But Taut's still up. Shields are not up. Shields need to be up. So we're definitely Mana Barriering then. Regeneration is still going. I can axe a Heroic Strike. Oh, good. Mend. Let's Bravado and Mend. Bravado? Let's just hit him. And Mend. That seems better. Good Paralyze. Aw, it paralyzed away the AoE, but he's still gonna AoE this turn. That's too bad. Alright, shields up, regeneration, and let's toss out another Mend. Let's get the chain. That seems good. Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We might do this. Can axe that. I don't mind that. That's fine. Maybe I don't need the Mend here, actually. Regeneration is going to do a lot of work. So we can Super Soaker. I feel good about that. Good Paralyze. Really good Paralyzes. Wow. Goodbye, Cleave. I kind of don't need the Mend anymore. I think I'm okay with just letting Regeneration do all the work. And then how good is Creeping Cold? It's like 90? That's still like way worse than Fire Pillar. Better than nothing. But it's still not good. $90. Ah, he finally got the AoE off. Whoa. Good thing regeneration is good. Alright, we need to paralyze you again. I guess that's not happening this turn. Or even next turn. Let's make sure we have the Provoke. And I don't know what else is happening here. I don't like Creeping Cold here, so we should get something else. I don't really like Brave Buster. I think I want to use all that stuff on my blue spells. The Provoke is happening, so the Mana Barrier should happen. Good Mana Barrier. Alright, now we're going to get Regen up. That's not necessary. That's helpful. And Regen. Big smashes. And reasonable smashes. I think I can... I guess I could do a full blue turn again. Or a green turn. We could provoke, mend shields. I don't need to provoke, though. The provoke I want to keep around for later. Same with shields up. Mend is helpful, I guess. It doesn't feel super relevant. So, like, Mana Barrier, Fire Pillar, and then something else this turn. What is the something else? Is it Creeping Cold? It might be Creeping Cold. Yep. That gives me Thunder Wave and more Paralysis, which has been an absolute MVP this battle. Paralysis has been truly monstrous. Fortify. Interrupting with Fortify. Good thing that doesn't matter against magic. Alright, so now we're Earthquaking again, but everybody's doing fine here, so I'm not too worried about it. Keep Provoke. We're going to want Regeneration later. I guess Bravado and Heroic Strike? We definitely want Focus, but maybe not this turn. Maybe we do that now anyway? And then just Heroic Strike this turn? Super Soaker this turn? Maybe a good idea if I'm going to be doing a big blue turn? We have the Provoke going. We don't need another Provoke. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yep. There's that Earth Slam, as expected. Don't want Blizzard, really. We do want Regeneration. So shields up, Regeneration, and then what? Creeping Cold? Am I saving that for later? Saving that for a future turn? I think saving it for a future turn. Also saving Mana Barrier for a future turn, because future turns. I don't think I need a second shields up, so maybe shields up can go? Second regen can go? We're pretty close to the end. Second regen can go. Second shields up can go. No, second regen can go. Okay, I guess we're Mana Barriering this turn, which is not quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I still don't really need Bravado. Definitely don't need Cleave. Like, we're not getting through. It's much better off if we just do magic attacks, right? So let's just do magic attacks. Especially while you're still weak to magic attacks. And I guess I do this because that's what I have available. Which is a little garbage, but whatever. Hope he doesn't regenerate himself. Because, man, his regen is hard to deal with. Oh, maybe he just doesn't eat when he's alone? That would be nice if true. That would be a big deal. Good to know. Definitely want that Provoke up. Definitely want Super Soaker? Maybe, like, Provoke and Shields needs to line up, and then we can drop this Mend or something? I don't know. Probably should have Super Soaker. Time for regeneration! Alright, focus up again. Regeneration and Super Soaker and set up for a big blue turn. Or maybe I Mana Barrier this turn because Quake is happening. Because Quake is happening. Yep, there's that Quake as expected. Alright, let's see if we can do massive blue damage this turn. It's not looking like we can. But, let's try and set up for it anyway. Alright, this is close enough to massive blue damage. Provoke is still up, so that's correct. At least it gets me the Thunder Wave. Nice paralyze! Ah, such a good paralyze. Man, paralyze has been really, really good this fight. Like, ridiculously good. Alright, I think we want to do shields up provoke this turn. Which means we probably want to do shields up provoke super soaker. Wait, does this just win? Big if true. Nice. Very nice. Good job, everybody. Whew, that was a fight. I have so much gold. Oh my god, that seems unreasonable. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I'm surprised. It's a lot. Phew, all that running around just to get that keychain. Don't forget the named Coglin and his enormous pet, which, for the record, still weird, that we had to indiscriminately slaughter to get the keychain, Copernica. Don't forget about all that work. Not just running around. More than just running around. Having vanquished the tot-sized terror and his pup, our heroes return to the cage triumphantly with prize in hand. Just don't start rhyming, okay? Armilly feeling shame. After a captivating meeting. Ha! I get it! Captivating like captives! Our budding liberators proceed on the quest to free the guild heroes. The pet was kind of innocent. Anytime somebody is referring to another probably sentient being as puppy, I don't think that's innocent. Maybe that's just me. We got all the chests, which is really good. So, to the rescue.
Chapter 5. To the rescue.
Man, I want, like, old British guy to narrate more things. We found the keys, Sir Auric. You dread to think that leveling up more for such a tough fight could have made it actually impossibly difficult. I don't know how much scaling it's actually doing. It might have, like, I might have just mistaken the health of the mob. Because especially now, like, I've started getting very little experience out of those fights, and the mob's health hasn't changed to match my levels. So, it's possible that I did not quite understand the mechanic. Oh, terrific. All this sitting around is bad for my joints. I'll reiterate that this is a bad idea. We still know nothing about this guy. Copernica, I know everything about this guy. The book is very detailed. Yes, well, as much as I would enjoy reminiscing about the Age of Heroes. Would you mind? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Let's see here. Ah, that's much better. Ooh, I've got a question. What was Gilgamesh like? I bet he was real smart and brave and... Listen, friends, I'm very grateful that you let me out and so on. However, I cannot stand around all day. I have rather pressing matters to tend to. Ta-ta. Wow, what a jerk. I mean... I guess he's been sitting around in a cage for quite some time, so, you know, all of his matters are probably pretty pressing. But I'm with Copernica here. I still say that guy is suspicious as hell. Come on, give him a break. Who knows how long he sat in that cage? That's another thing. We still don't know why he was there in the first place. Doesn't matter. We got the keychain. Let's just get this over with so we can all go home. He said that it has been straining his legs to sit so long. I mean, that's fair. And then he bolted off looking remarkably spry for a person who has been chained up for anywhere between days and years. You're right. So, the cave is just through the arch to the north. Let's hope one of these keys does the trick. Let's hope indeed. But first we gotta see if there's any hidden areas around here. There does not appear to be, that's fine. Here we go! Perfect! That's a big pit. Why are there so many holes in this cave? Aw, I blew up boxes and it didn't reveal a secret passage. Anytime there's not a secret passage, I'm always so disappointed. Maybe here? No. Here? Apparently not. None of these places. Age of the Heroes makes them strong. I mean, it sounds like it's a Golden Age thing, rather than any noticeable increase or decrease in strength. Looks like this gate is connected to a spring mechanism. Meaning we can probably find a lever that operates it. Somewhere around here. Our heroes were determined to overcome the unyielding iron hurdle put in their path. Well, it's gonna yield. Like, that's not really a question. The gate of counted sorrows was still locked. Wow, that's remarkably poetic. I'm not sure this gate deserves that kind of attention. Oh, how did you get down here? Asking the question we're all thinking. Thank you, Armely. How in the world did the wagon get in here? Well, it involved a stepladder and a pair of high heels. Anyway, it wasn't easy. No, apparently not. Alright, we have now new cards that we can craft, like Double Edge. Deals physical damage to one foe at the cost of some of Armely's health. Oh, but it's a basic card. Oh, that's appealing. %40 chance to make them flinch. Here we're still on all the same things. Brain freeze, I don't know how I care about most of these. Cold feet feels low impact. Dispel may actually be relevant, honestly. This feels like the kind of card that we might want to have around for specific boss fights or whatever. And what's new over here? We haven't made Quick Fix. We can. Miracle Worker raises an ally's healing power. Abs of Steel, is this new? Grants Galio physical immunity. Really? And what does this do? Oh, that's the random effects. Yeah. Physical immunity? And it's no cost. This turn. Just this turn. I see. Well, I think I want more heal cards in my deck. But then again, I now have regeneration, so maybe I don't care. Maybe I like this over Mend. It's certainly less painful to use. Right? 1 instead of 2. Costs some gold. Gold is fairly precious. Let's see what equipment is available. Equipment feels like a bigger deal than card crafting. This is all the old stuff. I don't care about the old stuff. Any new accessories? Ooh. Oh, there are. Frost power, storm power, arcane power, and fire power. Okay. We could just turn Copernica into a literal frost mage. That's pretty neat. Kind of like the idea of just upping her frost power. What does she have equipped? Scout Badge and Steel Bracer. Let's swap out the Steel Bracer for the Frost Power thing. Focus in on the frost damage. Blizzard people forever. I wonder to have like a icicle spike spell. Like a big single target spell. We still haven't found anybody who deals arcane damage. I don't know that I care enough to focus on the other stuff. But frost damage is neat. Especially with Galeo providing, like, frost debuffs. That's nice to have. 500 is a lot of money. It's like almost half my money. How much damage is one power? I have no idea. Some. You can do it anyway. And then this is additional frost damage. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so if we go into the equipment, maybe we'll get more information about what it actually does. So far, no. Maybe in here I can see more information about it? Nope, just Frost Power Plus. Alright. $500 gold worth of power? It's still not a useful definition, but thank you. Not a useful measurement scale. Could I check status? Oh, I mean, that'll show, like, the extra, like, her frost power is now increased, right? But that's, that still doesn't tell me much in terms of numbers. Very informative. Yeah, absolutely. Do I want to craft any of these cards now? "135% strength is physical damage to one foe, and 35% strength is physical damage to Armely." Yikes. What kind of healing is Bravado doing? Heals Armely by 75% magic. Blech. It's too bad Bravado doesn't scale with her strength. That would be pretty cool. Raises strength by 1 grade for 3 turns, 2 grades if she's below 50% health, and 3 grades if she's below 25%. Versus Bravado, which 1 grade for 3 turns, and the healing. Man, I just never use Bravebuster, do I? I don't know what else I'd put in, though. I don't think there's anything else I really want to tweak with my decks right now. I kind of don't really have good sources of additional cold damage. Not that impressed with the Brain Freeze or whatever card that I could craft. And I don't think a second Blizzard is going to help much. So this is probably fine as is. But I think that means we want the extra Super Soaker in. Not that we really have space for it. I guess we could out a Shields up, but then, like, Galeo becomes even worse as a tank. And also we have that much less energy to work with. Like, energy is a real thing. The base cards are actually fairly important, and we don't have that many in the deck anymore. It's mostly Armely who's providing any kind of base anything. That's actually, on that note, is maybe a good reason to craft Double Edge because it's a base card. And then I can out Brave Buster and in Double Edge. And then we have a slightly more damaging base card, and Regenerate will offset it. The tragedy of the base card becomes a bigger and bigger problem. I fully believe that. I do not doubt that at all. And then Cleave just sometimes is amazing. So we'll leave Cleave in. All right. I feel like we've done a fair amount of work here, some of which is actually good. So we'll leave that as is. Move on to whatever the next fight is. Oh, look at all these things to destroy. Look at this grating. Yeah, about time. Ancient Sword! Really? Ancient Sword? Ancient Sword. Ooh, it's a better Lionheart. 100% strength is physical damage to one foe and heals Armely by 100% magic. Damn. Absolutely. And then it's like, compared to the Serrated Broadsword, right? Like, Serrated Broadsword is 15% strength, and this is more strength and also like a health and healing power. Like, this is wild. This is so good. Absolutely. Get in there. Is it the same Lionheart as the other one? I guess I'd have to buy back the other equipment in order to check, and I don't know that I want to do that. Found some Coglins. Let's cog some Coglins, shall we? How tanky do I need to be here? Do we need to provoke some things? Not too worried about it. I guess it's not the worst idea. Start doing some damage. On the one that's not provoked, presumably. Double stab, yep. And double stab. Great. Mana barrier did work. Provoke the other one, regen up, and then Super Soaker, I guess? Look at that damage. Beautiful. Weak. Unbelievable. Probably no Blizzard this turn. We're good on regeneration. Yep. Thunder Wave! My favorite. Whew. Good damage. Alright, well this will definitely kill. Not gonna need Mend. Not gonna need Cleave. That's a lot of bravado. More bravado than I need. So I guess we'll Red Cowl and then Shields up, and that seems fine. That seems like a good start. I don't know what he's doing to this turn. A little bit of everything. Yeah! How dare you? Mend our girl. And then we're not going to regen here because we're killing him this turn. Fire Pillar seems like a good way to do that. Yep, good. Good Fire Pillar. Level up! Now that we're fighting real enemies again. Strength, magic, health. Perfect. Those are all the things that I want to have increased. Alright, and I am actually going to toggle speed up. So it's as if I am always holding shift. That way I don't have to always hold shift. It's going to make some things a little bit easier. And it does mean that in combat, we'll see like the weird fast-moving animations all the time, which is a little awkward. But it's worth it, probably. These bugs are bigger. These bugs are higher level. I disapprove. Alright. How much work can we do on these bugs? Creeping Cold. Mana Barrier doesn't really seem like a good idea. Provoke does literally nothing this fight. Mend probably also does literally nothing. Nothing else does damage here. So I guess we can either Bravado or Mana Barrier, and Mana Barrier will actually do damage here. Yep, we have found some bigger bombs. Ooh, we got the Paralyze off. Nice. That's actually really helpful. Blizzard is good here, actually. Blizzard, good, actually. Because it's a lot of damage. What else are we doing here? Will this kill? This probably kills. We'll set up for some more damage over here. And let's go through the things that don't actually help. Bravado probably doesn't help as much as I wanted to. Oh, in that case, I'd much rather Fire Pillar here. Well, Fire Pillar is so strong, jeez. What a badass, Copernica. Fighting tough. Oh no, I guess I gotta come in from the downside. Okay, gotta go all the way around. Rough. Uh-oh, we found story. We found plot, maybe. We maybe found plot. What's this? These scrolls bear the insignia of the Alchemy College Library. How did they get here? Why is this cave full of wonders? What kind of cave is this? Maybe the Void Goons are trying to catch up on a little light reading? Enhancements and level 4 conjuring. An advanced guide to spellbinding modifications. Yeah, that sounds like a little light reading. Maybe not so light. Yeah, that's the joke. The joke is reading. The pages are all marked R, which means they're from the library's restricted section. They're not meant to ever leave college grounds. You think someone smuggled them out from the Alchemy College? Regardless of how they ended up here, it's a clear violation of college regulations. Copernica, focused on the important things. Alright, well, now they're ours. Which is probably good. Ah, it's a lever. We found a lever. Is it the lever that we were looking for? I think we'll land pretty near that gate if we jump down here. I have a lot of stuff to do before I jump down here. Like, get gold. Aw, nothing behind the... Alright. And look outside, so we can go get the other thing. Fury! Deal 250% strength as physical damage to one foe. 425% strength if Armely is below 50% of her maximum health. Ah! This is the Berserker Armely plan, which is scary. Oh, I forgot to attack it. I really need to work on this. Alright, definitely provoke. I guess let's get a regeneration up. I don't know if we're going to need to mend. We probably want to mend. And Creeping Cold's going to be good here. So I want to use Creeping Cold also. But I want to get Regeneration up first. So let's out a Creeping Cold and leave myself a little bit of room. Woof. Incredibly stabbed. Please don't stab as much. Alright, it's Focus, Barrier, and Fire Pillar. Not Fire Pillar, Creeping Cold. Out Fire Pillar, actually. And that's way too many shields. Good damage. Very good damage. Ooh, good paralyzes. Love it. Love what we're doing with the place. Alright. Shields up. Let's get some provokes out. And regeneration for the water thing? No, let's just Blizzard. Wreck 'em! Saucy goddamn paralyze. Impressive work. Alright, we're definitely getting regeneration up here. Healing up, huh? Not that you need it. Still don't need Fire Pillars. Do I want to marry Mana Barrier? I think we just want to get some damage in, huh? If I Heroic Strike Regeneration, is that good? I think I don't want to Super Soaker at all. I think I might want to Cleave, though. Well, in that case, let's set up for a giant Cleave turn next turn. Ooh, it just killed him. That was unexpected. Please stop stabbing my friend. Alright, I guess we're not cleaving anymore. But we can kill this guy off, I think. Alright, then we can cycle out Bravado. I think cycle out Cleave at this point. Alright, and Armalie is regenning more than her double edge damage, which is perfect. Regen is so good. Man. Regen really, like, breaks this game wide open, it feels like. I think I want to be focusing here. We can do, like, Focus Creeping Cold, and that'll kill them both. So, out Bravado, that's a lot of Heroic Strikes I don't need. And then we'll Focus Creeping Cold. Seems fine. Wow, that's a lot of damage off of the Creeping Cold. Holy crap. Frost power is actually really delivering. Frost damage is no joke. Shields up. I guess double Fire Pillar and just end this? Isn't this fire, like, resistant? Maybe fire resistant. Tell me more about this enemy. Fire resistant, but not physical resistant. Okay. Well, then, I guess just physical here. Let's see if we can get the, there's the mend, actually. That's one of the things I was looking for. Mend up. Ow. Not gonna Blizzard anymore, but we can Mana Barrier and Creeping Cold. Actually, we could Super Soaker Creeping Cold, and that'll probably end it. That'll definitely end it. Yep, pretty good. Massive damage. What a team. Keep it up. Oh, we found a bomb. Alright, we know how to start this. Not excited about Shields Up. Not excited about Bravado. Am excited about Focus. I think we actually want to Focus Mana Barrier Blizzard. And we really want to get some regen up. I still want a Creeping Cold this turn, but we're probably not going to cleave. We're definitely not going to Heroic Strike this many times, or Provoke this many times. I found the regen. Good. I think the Creeping Cold is more important than getting the regen up right now. But we can Provoke in order to make sure that we don't die to slimes. That seems like not a bad idea either. Is it cleave time? It is definitely not cleave time. Next turn could be cleave time, but not soon. This will just kill though. And then we can regen, and then shields up. That seems fine. It didn't kill. Amazing. Bad news, actually. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We got all the time in the world. This looks like a blue turn. Because I think the storm will just kill the bug. Bomb bug. That also works. Go regen! I still want to mend, though. Alright, we're not cleaving. Well, cleave would kill, but we're not going to have the time. Bravado. Heroic Strike for the kill there. And then mend... I guess there? It didn't kill? Baffling. Baffling and troublesome. Alright, well then Creeping Cold will just kill. So let's just get the kill off of Creeping Cold. Not gonna matter. That got the kill for sure. Big turn, big damage, big effects. Look at this, look at this. Look at these numbers. Love these numbers. Yet more numbers. Solid rewards list too. All of a sudden everything is working out a lot better. I'm not sure what changed. Gained some levels and figured out how to fight enemies, I guess. Hello, puppy. Not puppy, troll. Different. Nambers. Love it. Love it. Alright, so we want to demolish this guy as soon as possible. And then we can work on the big boy. Fire Pillar's going to be okay. We probably want to regen up here. Bravado doesn't matter. Focus matters. Man, that's going to be a great later turn. Kind of don't want to... I kind of want to keep all this around. But we can't actually do all of that in one turn. So let's axe the Fire Pillar and see if we can get something better. Yep, that went about as expected. I like keeping the cleave around. Ooh. And I guess Heroic Strike? That doesn't feel very good, but it is what it is, I suppose. I guess they both got hit by the Tenacity. That's a bummer. Yeah, do what you can. Yep, Warcry affects them both. Awkward. Alright, well, we'll creep some more colds. That's fine. Shields up seems like a good call here. I don't think we're cleaving. I don't know. If we're cleaving, I don't know when we're cleaving. Certainly not soon. I guess if we Heroic Strike here, we can set up for potentially a cleave turn next turn. I don't know when the next regen is going to happen. But maybe doesn't need to happen immediately. Super Berserker's nice. But again, costs energy. And I don't need another Heroic Strike right now. Woof. Ow. Okay, guess we need that mend. Hey, found the mend. Ooh, found double edge. Alright, this is a turn, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want double edge to accidentally kill the red cow, so we're gonna double edge here instead. Whew. Yo, he mad? Ooh, big damage. Please don't do that thing. Alright, we're gonna mana barrier over here just in case. No fire pillar. Shields up? No shields up. Double edge maybe, but not yet. Actually, double edge is safe. And that gives us the mend. Sure. Reasonable. And then I'd say we want to do regen this turn, but like maybe we just kill him this turn? I think we don't just kill him this turn, actually. Fire Pillar alone is not enough. And the only source of energy I have is Bravado, which is weak. Alright, well now we can Heroic Strike, and Fire Pillar, and that'll probably knock him out. Solid. Things are moving. This is going well. Alright, what do we get? Power Servo. You're going to have to explain that one. Is it an accessory? It is an accessory. Strength and magic. Yo. Materials? Oh, okay. Alright, well in that case, let's just go full glass cannon on this girl. You can have the scout badge for a little bit more buff. And you stick with what you got, I guess. This is a weird one. I don't know about barrier gear. We could probably do something better than barrier gear. Steel Bracer and Silver Bracer, just infinite health on Galio. Galio extra thick. I'm in for this. What did we get here? A Fury is new. Yep, we got a chest with Fury in it. I think we're not putting Fury in my deck though. I think we are still not playing with Berserker Armory. I like having my heroes at full health too much to lean into Berserker Armory. It's a neat way to lean into a deck, though. It's a neat setup. Well, cool. Live wild. Have you played with Berserker Armory? Is that your jam, Inkling? What is your jam? I would be interested to know what strategies you liked in this game. All right, I bet that opened the gate. And then jump. Oh. I see. Hello again. Has anything changed here? Has my interest in what you have to offer changed at all? None of these cards are still super appealing. Execute is neat. Things need to be learned first? Okay, fair enough. I do think Dispel is a thing I want to have around. So let's have Dispel around, regardless of whether it's in my deck immediately. And then, like, these are neat, but like, this is not with the kind of frost damage I want. I want a base frost damage card. I want, like, Fire Lash, except frost. And Quick Fix might be important to put in my deck. I don't know. I'm actually not sure about Quick Fix. I'm also really curious about poison versus lacerate. It seems like they do kind of the same thing. I don't know which has a higher percentage. But they both end up being about 1 hit of effect per turn. I guess on enemies that are using 2 cards a turn, lacerate is probably better than poison. But I don't know how much lacerate does relative to how much poison does. That would be good information to have. It's interesting, they give you like hard numbers on some things and then just don't bother on a giant pile of other things. The rescue party carried on relentlessly through the dank, dark dungeon. The dungeon can't be dank, Armely. We're a day late. You've been waiting so eagerly? Alright, well, I'll keep going. Again? What are you doing here? And how did you end up in yet another cage? Is this some kind of fetish? Would you believe that it's a form of meditation? Whatever floats your boat. Fetish, meditation, same thing. Well, seeing that you have assisted me twice now, and shown yourselves competent enough. Twice? When was the second time? I think I will join your quest if I may. If you may! This is so cool! We have a real hero on our team! Let's see just how useful he is, and if he can avoid getting caught in cages for more than an hour. There's no stopping us now! I guess this is the second time. Auric, a retired legend who sits comfortably in the periphery of heroic deeds, and in cages. Returning to the life of adventure once again, he lends his skillful blade to those proving themselves worthy. His rationale lies hidden behind an assortment of ornate masks. Tutorial change active party. Alright. Another ally has joined your party. However, only 3 heroes can fight in battle at any one time. You can change which heroes should fight with the active party option in the pause menu. Inactive heroes still receive a portion of experience points gained from battle. I see. So now we have Dispel. That's good. And what are you doing, friend? Raging Demon. Oh, really? Deals 100% strength as arcane damage. Ah, we found arcane damage. And 12% strength as arcane damage to Auric. Switch to Hanya Mask, which grants Auric a 30% chance for attacks to be critical hits. Switches to Fuku no Kami Mask, which heals Auric for 4% of his maximum health whenever he takes damage. Ooh. Heals all allies. Oh. Variable skill hits 2 additional times for each gear spent. Whoa. Okay. 35% of strength as storm damage. Wow, you have a bunch of random elements. 100% of strength as physical damage. Just strength focused, but still weird. What a weird dude is Auric. What do I want to do with Auric? I think the first thing I want to do with Auric is go back to the vendor and see if she has stuff I can craft for Auric. She does not, it turns out. Garbage. Does she have weapons for Auric? She does not, it turns out. Garbage. I might, however, now want to buy the Hades Stone. Because Auric seems to have this arcane thing going. Interesting. Alright, so I think I want to bring in Auric for Galio. That seems like a good time. I might bring in Auric instead of Armely. Kind of got Armely hitting like a truck right now, though. And this is all interesting, but relatively minor for now. And this combos off of Galio, which I don't think we're doing that thing. It does increase the amount of healing. So what is Auric's default mask? Is that like... Your strategy is Auric. Alright, fair enough. Impaling Katana. Sure. Rain of Blades. Tell me more about Rain of Blades. 45% strength is physical damage to random foes 4 times. I see. Alright, well, let's try this. As much as I love regen, Nah, you know what? Let's do this. Now we can see what everybody has equipped, which is nice. And I can just swap both of these off and give them to Auric and not feel too bad about that, I think. Good heavens. And maybe less Cyclone Slash in order to get more more Fortune's Favor. This is not a lot of options so far, but I'm willing to try it out. Raging Demon seems like it might be crazy good. Hanya Mask. 30% chance for crits. It seems like he doesn't have a default mask. You tended to dump Galio, but you relied more on heal items. Ah, that's fair. I just really like regen. Like, I really, really like regen. And I'm still excited about Copernica the Frost Mage. Oh, I found a statue. That's nice. There are 2 separate cords operating the mechanism. So we're looking for at least 2 levers to get it open. Fixer. What? I see. Wait, what? Hold on a minute here. What is this thing? Once per battle. Once per battle is fantastic. Absolutely get in there. And then it's not in your deck anymore, which means I just don't have to have it in my deck? That's great. You struggle to find a good place for Armley sometimes. That's fair. -1 shields up, probably. Not yet ready to go full Super Soaker here. Not yet ready to lose Mend. But we do have the healing in Fox Person's deck. Auric has Fortune's Favor, so maybe we can lose the Mend and not feel bad about that. Okay. And we have lots of places to go. Wow. Now, who the hell is this guy? Some of Auric's cards cause him to change which mask he's wearing. Each mask confers a unique bonus that lasts until Auric changes to a different mask. Even when changing masks, the previous mask's effect stays around until the end of the turn, so you can double up on bonuses by changing frequently. Alright, what the heck are you? Subterranean Trooper. Resistant to physical, weak to storm. Okay? Well, the bomb is still the biggest problem, so we gotta start there. 72. Massive numbers! I don't know what you're doing. We can provoke you. We're not gonna really need Fortune's Favor here, I don't think. Double EI cut. What if I... What if we just Raging Demon here? I want to see what your thing is. Show me your animations. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Whoa! Dang. Pretty good. Alright, so now we have a mask. Hanya mask. Previously, there was no mask effect. Well, that went well. Fire Pillar will just kill this turn, so that's great. And then... we should probably just provoke, huh? I want to get regeneration up, but that doesn't need to happen yet. Alright, let's get extra spells. Extra spells is good. Defensive stance, huh? Don't need Creeping Cold anymore. EI cut's not bad here. Cyclone Slash, eh? So even at 0, Cyclone Slash is 25x2. But the more I spend, the more storm damage I get. And dude is weak to storm damage. So maybe I save up and deal a lot of storm damage next turn. Don't need a 2 provoke. It's not helpful. Paralyzed. Beautiful. So is it not in my deck once I use it? That would be very interesting. No Blizzard. EI cut. And let's massive Cyclone Slash. That sounds like fun. Yeah. Whew! Whew! Yes, in favor. That worked out very well. Thank you, Auric, for being around. Thank you, Auric, for providing exactly the thing I needed you to provide in this one case. So now we have a Subterranean Trooper, huh? We've seen more Tombas. I don't know why this has an exclamation mark now. Like, what additional things have we seen? I feel like we've just fought them again, not, like, seen different things. Bots well trained in the use of the spear and shield and equipped with low light sensors for nighttime guard duty. Spear thrust, counter stance, and defensive stance. That's kind of like the other troopers we saw, right? Void soldiers? Intimidate instead of defensive stance. Sure. Keymaster Claydon, good old boss Claydon. Igran Glow. Wild. Cool, well that went well. Man, this is a lot. This room is pretty empty though. Chests, love it. Well, we found mages. Gotta kill the mages. Strong against thunder. Disaster. Wait, what is conditioned immunities? What are you immune to? I don't even know what that is. What is that thing that you're immune to? Unclear. Alright, this seems fine for now. I want to do everything here. We don't need Mana Berry necessarily. We probably still want the Provoke around. Well, that's a lot of cuts. Cool. Unless I want to save, like, cut Raging Demon for next turn. Maybe I do cut Raging Demon now. No, I'm still fixing. Fixing is still happening. So let's toss out a Provoke. Ow. Weaken. Unfortunate. Oh, that weaken is a big deal. And it hit exactly the wrong target. Well, that's a big weaken. Yikes. Alright, let's see if we can get something better then. Boo Worms. Arcane Blast, sure. Alright, here's what I wanted. Let's wreck them. Nice. Alright, you're all in counter stance, which is a little awkward. Alright, shields up. Fortune's favor. Provoke? Is Provoke gonna cause any damage? Might. Keep that around. Keep Regeneration around. We're gonna end this fight soon enough anyway. And I didn't pay attention to this, but it's a good thing I did it this way. Because Fortune favors a combo, right? So because Galeo had just gone, we got extra damage, extra healing out of the thing. Which I had forgotten was a thing I could do. I want to get Creeping Cold going. Are they going to counter? They're probably going to counter. What a struggle. Maybe I just kill this guy then. If we can get another EI cut, that would actually feel really good here. It's not an EI cut, but I'm definitely keeping it. Curses. And then the biggest Cyclone Slash I can find. New counter stance? Alright, well, it's time for a Creeping Cold. So I'm not worried about it. No Raging Demons. No Fortune's Favors. Shields. Get out of here. None of these are good. I don't even want to provoke here. Whatever. Do it anyway. Okay, so this just kills him? This is probably an easier way to make sure that he dies. Man down! That's exactly what I was looking for. Yep, good. Great! Oh yeah, gain those levels. Excellent. And that money. And whatever's in here. Black belt. Tell me more. Huh. Grants a small chance to counterattack when struck by an attack. Well, that's cool. I'd rather have the strength boosts. I think I would prefer doing that other thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We could focus Creeping Cold, but then what? EI cut, probably. We do need to chop this guy down to size before he does something drastic. I like that too. Oh, beautiful. The paralyze is so strong. Do we need the heal? We don't really need the heal. So we have currently no mask. No mask. Doing okay here. Fixer's good. But I want to get the, like, big combo. Because that's fun. Ah, there it is. Big combo. Yeah. 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 Whew. Paralyze is so good. I just got an achievement. Hit innate elemental weaknesses 100 times. Well, yeah, that's a thing that we did for sure. All right, let's just kill everybody. Yeah, seems good. Oh my god, Fixer's amazing. Ooh, how do I get more of these cards? And how's Armely doing? Armely is still level 15. Because they're not getting as much experience in the back row. Too bad. Yeah! Uh-oh, there's a bomb. Can't say I like bombs. We don't have time for regeneration. But we do want to do this other stuff. Too bad. I guess we can mana barrier this turn, and then next turn can be focused? No, we focus this turn, and then do other blue stuff next turn. That's how this works. Yeah! Yeah! Big damage. Not gonna fortune favor. I can do all three of these, which is delightful. Alright, it turns out we are very capable of handling these bombs now, so that's good news. Alright, and let's get some healing. I don't know what else I want to do this turn. I might want to go full green, but it doesn't really do that much, does it? Let's cycle this out. None of these are healing. Disaster. Berserk. Alright, what does Berserk do? Oh. We're doing Berserk Cut as the first thing. Attacks enemies randomly each turn and cannot play any other cards. Ah. So we cannot play Hero Disabled. Yep, there it is. It's a lot of provokes that I don't need. Alright, I guess we'll Blizzard. We can Mana Barrier first, and then Blizzard. And then... Oh, I wanted to regen. Yikes. Alright, I guess we'll Blizzard and then regen. And hopefully this will take out the mage. Good. Spear counter. Bad news. Still Berserk cutting. Okay, well... None of this is quite what I wanted. But we can make this happen. We're already in counter stance. Well, we're definitely healing. Since that was what I wanted this whole time. We're not... Yeah. Not going to need that. I guess we could just kill him this turn. Presumably that's the other thing that we're doing this turn, is just killing him. Okay. Just kill him. And then, I don't know. Pretend any of this other stuff matters. Oryx masks are a little creepy, actually. One down, one to go. Yeah, good job. Wait, what was up here? Don't remember the map of this place. This was a chest, huh? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. I thought I saw, like, a thing light up, but... Alright, and now we have... Yeah, we need the things. Okay. But now we have 2 paths out of here. Not clear which one goes where. His demon mask is just a fun party trick. Oh, yeah, absolutely. My bad. Foolish of me. Do you have Fortune's Favor? I don't think we need Fortune's Favor here. Just to get the power thing. I do want Blizzard, though. I guess I just Blizzard here. Arcane Blast. Big old blasts, huh? Well, double EI cut here seems pretty good. And maybe even kills. Oh, I missed that they had the power up. I let him blast again. Wow, we really need some damage this turn. And we have actual none. Literal 0 damage this turn. Unfortunate. Well, let's drop a Provoke over there. We can barrier up and drop Fortune's Favor, I guess. Seems fine. Oh, I guess we're berserking. Well, okay. That's unfortunate. Well, that's extra damage, so that's cool. Oh, we can't do both, huh? Well, I need to do that. I'm not even sure that's going to be good enough. Well, let's hope this is good enough. Oh, nice! Good berserk cut, thank you. Let's regen up and I guess drop a fixer. I don't even know what else I'm looking for. Damage, I guess. Provoke feels not that important right now. Sure. This mask also a little creepy. Heals for 4% of maximum health when damaged. Got it. Do we just kill here? Can we kill? Oh, is that a combo with Raging Demon? So the self-damage on Raging Demon, like, just heals him for more than he takes damage? I gotta try that. There's an EI cut. Great. That's what I wanted. About the same, actually. So it evens out. Good Rain of Blades. Is there more healing? Fire Pillar will kill, though. Do we just want to kill? Probably. We probably just want to end this here. Man down! Smelling salts. Is that also a material? No. This carefully balanced mix of noxious salts is sure to wake even the soundest sleeper. Cures sleep, confusion, berserk, despair, and malfunction. I don't know what any of these abilities are. I've seen Berserk, I guess. Sleep and Confusion, I can guess. What is Despair and Malfunction? Wow, that seems atrocious. Oh, this is a really good ability to have. Thank you, or item, rather. Thank you for dropping smelling salts. Appreciate it. Nope. Oh, I missed. Bad news. Oh, it's just those two. That's nice. That's convenient. Focus Fire Pillar, but what else could we do this turn? Nothing. Mana Barrier, I guess. If I wanted to do it like that. Probably out Fortune's Favor. Keep the Fixer around. I guess EI Cut. Focus Mana Barrier, Focus Fire Pillar, and then EI Cut. Seems fine. EI Cut over the Chain. Kind of like the Chain, to be honest. Yep, Slime Sword did about what I expected. There's that Provoke. That's good. And then Raging Demon seems like it'd be pretty good here, actually. So let's set up for Raging Demon. We're not going to regen here. We're not going to Fortune's Favor here. I don't need another Mana Barrier. I mean, I probably should be setting up for a regen, but for right now, we just want to get this guy out. Not gonna Blizzard. Creeping Cold's good. Creeping Cold is very good. Bonk. Alright, and now we got time to kill. Regeneration up. How do you work your, like, resistant to fire? Yeah. So get Fire Pillar out. Creeping Cold's gonna deal more damage anyway. Shields up? Probably. And then I guess we could Super Soaker. That's not terrible either. Sure. Combo off. Love it. Man, even his weak little water pistol attack is starting to do some real damage. And then I'm pretty sure this just kills him, right? Like this just mega kills him. He's just super mega dead. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I think we got him. I think we got him. Not positive, but I think that worked out okay. I think that'll be enough. What is this? More documents. Alchemically earning the trust of a dragon. Tame, train, turn up the heat. This is more far-reaching than those other scrolls we found. Only the college teachers would have had access to material on this high level. Let me guess. Double R for really restricted? Do you suspect rot among the teachers at the faculty? A fox in the henhouse? Trust Auric to come out with a fox metaphor. I don't know what to think. This is all so unexpected. To even imagine that the college's knowledge would be used for the benefit of an evil army. We better hurry and find the guild heroes. Arcane Detective. Generates an additional gear at the start of the turn for 3 turns. Absolutely. 100% this is going into my deck. Out one of these Fire Pillars, actually. The Fire Pillar has not been a thing that we have been doing a lot of. Blizzard and Creeping Cold have been more of a mainstay so far. Maybe this is an excuse to get rid of a mana barrier? Not yet. I can't, like, take anything. I can't gain any... I mean, I guess I did get a card out of it. I don't want to seem ungrateful. Oh, now this is a fight. We have, we appear to have found ourselves in a fight. Get out of here, Fortune's Favor. Alright, we're gonna Arcane Detective, and then Mana Barrier and then Blizzard, I think. That seems completely reasonable, actually. None of them got hit by the lightning effect? Terrible. A disaster, for sure. Shields up seems a little aggressive here. Or a little not aggressive, to be honest. Which is part of the problem. Maybe this will be good? I don't know if this is good. Not sure if this is a good idea. This might not work out too well. We'll try it, though. I didn't get any of my big spells, though. I really need the spell damage, and I didn't see it yet. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Cycle me through. Find me focus. None of these things are focus. That's fine. If you live, we'll fire pillar you. Well, I guess we'll fire pillar him. Countered, and then Thunderwave to death. Good job. Well done, team. I'm wondering if I should cycle in Armely to start getting more experience now that we're up against enemies that are no longer giving like giant piles of experience to everybody else because they're higher level. Or if Armely's gonna get like more experience just by virtue of being lower level anyway. And bring Armely back in. That makes 2! Let's get back to the gate and save us some heroes! There's some additional work that must be done first. Like, there's whole other doors to go into. So we can't just leave yet. Oh, just treasure, huh? Revive kit, nice. Inspiring Grace. 165% strength as physical damage. If this scores a critical hit, you may play an additional card next turn. Yo! I like playing more cards. Well, that sounds super good. Holy crap. Does he get more abilities like that? Can I just, like, play, like, 80 cards in a turn? Hang on. This is immediately going into the deck. Instantly going into Oryx's deck. Yeah, Oryx is doing some work here, and I appreciate it. I am here for this. I think we can afford to cut an EI cut now. Especially because we need Raging Demon to give him the crit mask for Inspiring Grace. And if we can find any other crit gear to make Inspiring Grace crit more often, like that's... sounds like a plan. Open sesame. Ah, I can almost smell my guild membership card. Really? That's what you can smell? Weird. Super weird. It doesn't sound like a thing that one would be able to smell. Excuse me? We found them! After searching high and low, our brave gang finally found the kidnapped heroes. Overwhelmed by the situation, the guildmaster gazed upon them and... Wait a minute. I can't see Guildmaster Gaines anywhere. They arranged us in different cells. Hey! Aren't you that crazy peasant who tried to crash our Christmas party at the guild club? Me and my parents were delivering fruit. I just wanted to say hello to the guildmaster and ask him if he got my latest application. Oh, poor Armely. Never meet your heroes, especially when they are literal heroes. Now that we have some official heroes on our side, saving the others won't be a problem. I don't know what you're calling your little get-together, but to stage an official rescue mission, we'd have to fill out Form 1337. And those documents are back at the Guild Club, and next to the chocolate fountain. So you see, we need to get back there. Right, I'm sorry. Aww. Yeah, I think the whole Guild of Heroes probably needs to go down. They don't seem all that heroic, to be honest. Maybe even a little mercenary. They sure left in a hurry. So much for bravery and all that stuff. Guildmaster Gaines and the others are still trapped. We need to press on. Admirable. Alright. Having liberated some of the guild heroes, our former trio probes deeper into the cave to find Guildmaster Gaines. Canary in a coal mine. That's suspicious. Alright. Show me your bird-themed boss.
Chapter 6. Canary in a coal mine.
Canary? You must be joking. Who would dare? Canary? Do they really? Hold on. We're taking this to Google. I mean, obviously in English, in American English, it's canary. But like in British English? British English. Canary? How to pronounce canary in English? This is American English.
Canary.
And this is in UK English.
Canary.
I've been lied to. Somebody is lying here. I don't know who. No, it was the actual word canary. I think the dude just mispronounced it. That's bothersome. Also, hello. Man, you're just in every cave, aren't you? Now can I craft some cards for our good friend Auric? All in. This is new. Deal physical damage to one foe. Variable skill. Deals another 60% strength damage for each gear spent. Ah. And the combo is just more damage for each gear. Okay. All in. Yeah, no kidding. What do we have for you? Kilovolt! I love it. Anywhere from not a lot to 1,000,000 magic damage. Huh. Well, that's cool. What do you have? Blindside inflicts blindness. What does blindness do? Victim misses 50% of their attacks. Ah, sure. I suppose. Calming Wisdom. Heals one ally and cures confusion, despair, and berserk. My word. Heart Piercer. Deals piercing physical damage. Tell me about piercing. I guess we don't know about piercing. Presumably it goes through defense. Precision Cut. Like if they have resistance to physical, that just doesn't matter. Deals physical damage to one foe, receives greater benefit from critical hits. This is probably a thing that we're going to want at some point. Bushido. Grants one ally... Oh, yeah, we're crafting this. Get in there. Alright, Auric. We found a strategy for you. You're going to get all the crits. Every single crit. Auric, it's crit time. Time for crits. And this is built off of Armily. Deals extra damage. Scores a critical hit, deals an additional 250% strength. Wow. 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 Massive damage. Massive damage. Yeah, pretty massive, actually. I don't know if I want it, but it's massive. Like, actually. Alright, Auric. We have a new plan. No more will fortune favor the Auric. Instead, Bushido. Cyclone Slash is neat. I probably want to keep it as a one of. We might eventually start cutting EI cuts in order to get other things in the deck, but I don't know what other things necessarily at the moment. There was that 1/3 that benefits extra from crit, but really I just want Inspiring Grace to crit, is what I want. I want more Inspiring Grace, and I want more crit. Which probably means we should get that other card in here. Alright, you've convinced me. Yep, craft this card. Also, we should look at equipment. Irrelevant. Still irrelevant. No new accessories. Boo! Oh, but now we could buy smelling salts. Now that we are seeing these status effects. Alright, so I guess that means we cut one EI cut for a precision cut? That's probably right. Unless we're cutting Cyclone Slash, in which case we can put in the other precision cut. I don't know how I feel about that. I think good. Searing Lash is hitting for 88 these days? Holy crap. When did she turn into such a badass? She's slowly becoming the badass I always knew she would be. 90% magic is fire damage. How do I feel about that compared to not that. Compared to Kilovolt? Anywhere from 45 to 135. So it's the same range, right? It's the range around 90. And it's storm damage, which may or may not be relevant ever. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess if we find like a boss that's weak to storm damage and we need to have some more basic cards in the deck, we can bring in kill. I don't care yet. I think I just don't care yet. I'm not even using, like, it's not much better than Lash, Flame Lash, and we're not using Flame Lash. If it was ice, I'd probably craft it. But I don't care. I'm not a storm mage. Whoa, my god! That is a dragon. Once again, we found something weirdly organic in this game. Like, why are you not a machine, Mr. Dragon? Whoa, a dragon! I've never seen a real dragon before. I have, but only safely contained on college ground. And this one wears the same kind of barding with identical symbols. The directives and spirit of the Alchemy College have clearly been breached. Oh, it's Canary. Yeah. Captain Canary. Maybe he's supposed to be Captain Canary? So that's why he's canary in a coal mine? That stubborn bunch from the village! Be warned! I have been provided with this dragon from my new alchemical friends, and I won't hold back this time! Tell us who your ally is, you twirling bird brain! Oh my god. Twirling bird brain. Amazing. Regulations have been ignored. It's the best you've got. Yeah. I think that makes sense. I mean, I feel like Captain Canary is a little on the nose, so maybe Captain Canary is how you're supposed to pronounce this villain's name, which is why it's Canary in the Cold Mine in the voiceover. But like, that's a lot of work in order to get there. You'll regret that wording. Ha! We beat you once, we'll beat you again. Alright, what the hell am I up against here? Oh my god. Narcassian Dragon. Strong against physical. Weak against ice. Ice Mage was a good idea. Ice Mage was a good idea. And Captain Cannery? Weak against Storm, nothing else. Okay. Well, we're not cleaving. We might Heroic Strike. We're probably not bravadoing. I guess Super Soaker here seems like a good idea. I wish I could also Regeneration. We'll just shield up on Copernica in order to get the green. Tail Slam. Bird Song? Confusion and Sapping Strike. Alright. What the hell does Confusion do? Has a chance to target the wrong unit with cards. I see. Wait, why is Armely on my team? What happened to... I swapped Armely in. I forgot I swapped Armely in instead of having Auric in. Oh boy. I should have swapped Auric back in at the start of the chapter. Well, I guess we're doing a different thing here. We're gonna focus up. We're gonna taunt here. I don't feel like we need the other taunt. We're definitely gonna regenerate. I think I just get rid of... Well, that didn't help, did it? Alright, that's turn. Ah, good choice for the target marking. Oh, regeneration is such a big deal against them. I forgot about all the AoE they were doing. Oh, I'm so happy now. Confusing. Stop. Thank you. That lets me do this, which I really like. This feels like a good turn. Tail Slam, yep. Paralyze! Oh, so strong. So strong. Love the Paralyze. Love the Paralyze. Therapy appointment. Okay, well, see you around, Inkling. But thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping me company. This game has been working out pretty well. Keeping regeneration around because we want to be able to regenerate when this fades. We can fix her. We just get some damage. I don't know what's going on here. We probably want a mana barrier. I mana barrier after Double Edge. Good Paralyze. Confusion. Dark Breath. Oh. Well, fortunately, we have 1,000,000 regeneration. And regeneration can only target allies here, so I'm not worried about using it. Provoke is a good idea, but it's not like super critical. Can I get something better? I can get Super Soaker. Alright, well, I don't care who the Super Soaker hits. Like, ideally it hits the dragon. But if it doesn't, then that's fine. And we get a Water Jet out of it. Sure. Oh, you can hit enemies with that. I didn't realize that's how Confuse worked. Or allies with that. That's especially bad. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to stick to the same kinds of targeting restrictions. But apparently not. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we do not allow Confusion to do that thing. What the hell? You're not confused. What are you doing? What the hell just happened? Can I rewind? I literally have no idea what just... Did she just cast on or on... Galio for some reason? Like, she's not confused. Why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, she literally just cast on her own party, all of her spells. What the heck was that? Alright, well, I mean, we just die here. Like, fine, kill me. But, like, I actually don't know what just happened. Like, I literally don't know what just happened. Yeah, the cold hit Galio instead of the dragon. And it looked like... Oh, I still wanted to... Well, alright, whatever. That was super weird. It was really, really weird. I don't get creeping cold here. Okay, that's fine. Like, it felt like she was being confused somehow, but, like, she's not. Well, that's a lot of AoE. Alright, well, you need this provoke up. Shields up doesn't matter. Really want to get some regen, but we're not seeing it right now. It's incredibly confusing. Okay, good. Sapping Strike is annoying, but let's deal with the dragon before we deal with Canary, because Canary is a huge jerk. Don't think I want a Blizzard. I don't know that I want a Blizzard. Maybe I do want a Blizzard. Blizzard is a lot of damage, actually. Not as far as I know, Cryptomancer. Would be big if true. Oof. Alright, so there's the confusion. And they're marked, which means we need to fix some of their stuff. But we can shields up them. Regeneration is already up. Fix her up. And I guess drop a provoke in order to get the green. The green feels like not that big a deal. So let's just get some more damage out. Ooh, that was bad. What if Galio did get... Oh! That's right. That's right. Galio provoked her. Galio provoked her. That was it. Because when Galio was confused, the provoke landed on her. That was what it hit. Okay, now I understand what happened. It was super weird, though. Super weird. Fascinating to learn that that can work in that way, though. Wow. Well, this is just an exceptionally bad start here. This is really not working out too well. Do I want to use a revive kit? I mean, probably. And then mana barrier them and then regenerate, I guess. Refresh, regenerate on them. What is the effects of Roar? Roar is causing reduced strength. I didn't see what else it was doing. It caused paralysis. Ooh, that's scary. think I want to cleave here. I do want Mana Barrier, but I don't want it to accidentally mess up. I'll axe it. Alright, well, I guess we're down to maybe it works, maybe it doesn't for everything. I'll see if Provoke lands. Nope. Paralyzed. We are in trouble. Want to keep the Creeping Cold around. Don't really care about Bravado. Super Soaker's not really where I want to be either. Like, I just want to use their spells, not Armely. Alright, let's hope this lands, and let's... Oh, she's marked. She's definitely dead here. I don't have anything to do about it. I'm gonna... We're out. I just want to die. Cannot retreat from this battle. Oh. I don't want to quit. I just want to die. Alright, well, I guess just play spells until something happens, then. Because I kind of think I don't want Armely in this battle. Woof. Kinda don't think this is a good idea at all. Alright, whatever. Just kill me. Yep. Want to retool my deck for this fight, because we have a lot of work that needs to be done. Armely not super helpful here, actually. Alright, let's do this better. Sorry, Armely. Oh, also you didn't even have equipment, huh? Literally no equipment on Armely. No wonder. Sure. Alright, but let's tweak the decks a little bit. Dispel, not a big deal. However, there's that cleanse that we need. Maybe I didn't actually craft it? Quick fix? Nope, that's not the cleanse. Calming Wisdom, that's the cleanse. Oh, all the work I went into building the thing is canceled because of... Oh, fascinating. I didn't care about any of these, I don't think. Ended up not caring about any of these. Ended up not caring about any of these. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's retool your deck. I actually think we do want Fortune's Favor for this fight. But less Cyclone Slash? Cyclone Slash actually good too. Man, all these things are good. Gosh. Like, the storm damage is actually really good, right? Against Canary. Maybe just one, then. 2 Cyclone Slashes is probably too many Cyclone Slashes, actually. We do want some Calming Wisdom in there. This is a lot of stuff. Maybe I don't run Fortune's Favor. That's probably the better way to do this. That gives me a little bit more freedom in terms of what I'm doing. Just one Calming Wisdom, I think. It's probably fine. I think that's how I want this to run. Most of this is correct. We probably also want Amend. Just all healing and tanky stuff, huh? Shields up is important. Provoke may be less important. Because you do still want Super Soaker in there. The debuff power on that is pretty solid. Is 2 regenerations overkill? Do I not need that many regenerations? Oh, this is correct. Don't really want Blizzard in there. I don't think Dispel makes the cut either. Creeping Cold is fantastic. Not casting that many regens. Maybe. Let's bring in Searing Lash, I guess, then. Just so we have something else basic. Maybe Electrolyze instead of Searing Lash? Like, as a one-off? Draws me extra cards, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think we can go down to 1 regeneration and feel okay about it. So we probably go up to the extra Provoke. And then this is pretty much where I want to be. And now we have a bunch of blue cards that are providing benefits. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen here. Do not need early Cyclone Slash. Do maybe need early Raging Demon, I'm not sure. Bushido's good. And then Calming Wisdom just stays around, right? Switching to the Hanya Mask feels like a big deal. I don't know how important it is to do that early, but it feels like a big deal. God, this is like no setup. Maybe it's not that important early. All right, let's do this. This is better setup. This gives me more gears. And potentially sets me up for a big blue turn later. Oh my god, everybody's paralyzed. Unbelievable. Alright, well, we really need this to happen. Would be nice if this happened. And Calming Wisdom is the thing that we should try to get off first. Because if that doesn't fail, then we are in a much better position to do this stuff. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bad mark, and we're all paralyzed. That's really terrible. Oh, and you're confused! Even better? This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't even know what we're doing here. Oh, this is super poor. Alright, well, I guess focus up, Creeping Cold, and then hope Provoke lands. Yep, instantly dead. What does terrible start. What is going on? Got none of my defensive cards in the beginning. And she just instantly gets marked and died. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you, like, all of your actions are based on cards. But that was just atrocious. We can do much better. We have done much better. Alright. Let's get the provokes in. Provoking Captain Canary is less a big deal. Axe the Fire Pillar. Super Soaker's nice to have. We can Axe Electrolyze. Okay, sure. See, no paralysis on the roar this time. Like, wow, are we in a much better space. Still no Cyclone Slash. I definitely want to focus here. But I guess I want to see whether or not I have to do something else first. Let's Axe. Shields up. My shields are already up. Is it Focus Arcane Detective? Like, what am I actually doing this turn? I guess we're cutting. Super Soaker Mend, maybe? This feels better. Oh, cut is so bad against them. Oh, see, now they're marked. Like, this is so much better. We're in such a better position right now. All right. Provoke, Roar, Foul Play, Mark. So I don't have shields up, actually. So I should probably get shields up, if I can. I don't think we're going to do Inspiring Grace here. We could, but I don't think we're going to. Calming Wisdom can actually go for now. I guess I could go like Bushido, Inspiring Grace, and then Mana Barrier. And that would maybe be a decent way of setting things up this turn. I don't know how good Mana Barrier is here. I'm gonna want Mend soon. So maybe we Axe Creeping Cold. Okay, good. Shields up, Mana Barrier, and then Bushido. And set up for a future turn. No heals! That's what I like to see. Alright, so I guess we're not mending this turn, it turns out. But we are, like, this is going to be an AoE. And this is going to be, I don't remember what this is. Is this Roar? This might be Roar. But I want to start getting damage in. So we want to focus and then Creeping Cold. And we're in mostly a good place. Where are my regens, honestly? Let's come back with Precision Grace. Let's come back with Raging Demon also. There's a regen, finally. Jeez. At least regen isn't going to, like, accidentally target my enemies. Oh, Cull is the final one. Dark Breath is theirs. Dark Breath is the AoE. Okay, cool. Cool. Great. That's true, I did go down to 1 regen. That may have been a mistake. Alright, I feel good about where this is going now. We seem in a much better place. Let's see if this works. They're still marked, so that seems like a good idea. Critical! Excellent. Which means we get an extra card next turn. That's very exciting. Ah, he's just extra confused, isn't he? Super goddamn confused. Bushido Precision Cut something else. I want to be able to shields up. I want to be able to all these green cards. How dare they? Well, that's not quite what I wanted. We're keeping the regen in hand. I can't afford to do any of these confused cards. Oh, atrocious. I guess Bushido and then Precision Cut. And shields up and hope it's not a disaster. Definitely can't mend. I'm not gonna like throw healing at them by accident. That'd be awful. Oh, I can play another card! Well, I guess we're mending. Give me more information about Confused. Has a chance to target the wrong unit. I guess it's anything that targets, which is why regeneration hasn't failed me. So shields up might. Man, what a terrible turn to get extra things to do. This is backfired a little bit. Alright, we'll try the mend. No crit. Okay. Alright, well, at least it all landed on allies. So that's good. Still confused. Out one of the provokes. There's the wisdom. Calm them. Remove the confusion. Taunt here. That seems important. Bushido, not that important right now. Cyclone Slash, not that important. My options are low. Oh, I'm regenerating. That's what I'm doing. Haha. That's fine. Regeneration will help there. That's good. Let's mask up, I suppose? Don't need EI cut here. Tempted to go for the cold stuff, like Arcane Detective, Super Soaker, Creeping Cold. But we probably want Mana Barrier here. I guess then I could just make this a blue turn and not feel miserable about that. Cyclone Slash again later. Okay. Focus. Mana Barrier. Creeping Cold. I guess if we're going to do that, that's probably a better way to do it. One health! Oh, poor girl. Wow. Not Electrolyze. I don't think we're spending the energy on Precision Cut now. We need to heal up here. Where is my healing? I do not have enough healing in this deck anymore. Mistakes were probably made. Shields up won't help because it's like dark damage. So I guess we use a healing item. We have those. And then Super Soaker Creeping Cold? Probably. I still want to get Arcane Detective up at some point. Doesn't have to be immediately, though. Wow. The paralysis. Unfortunate. Yes, it worked. Excellent. That's not a good target for the mark. That's bad news. We really need to get a regen up. Or not, I guess. Alright. Double provoke. Because that's a good place for provokes. Keep yourself alive. Not gonna Cyclone Slash here. Anybody that this mend lands on is good anyway. 390. No! Alright, we need the 2 regens. We need the 2 regens. 1 regen is not enough. Somehow, I don't think they can just tank forever. With, 2 people dead. So let's just die again. And once again, set the deck up differently. Die already! Wow, Galeo's so tanky. Which is great. But, like, everybody else needs to live too. Alright, alright. Extra regen, get in there. What do we take out? We've not really been using Provoke. Like, Provoke is definitely useful. We only need it on Canary. Everything else seems fine. And Shields Up is pretty mediocre, actually. Maybe we bring in the second Provoke instead of the Shields Up? The real problem here is now we have very few basic cards in the deck. Right? Just 2 basics. Do you have a better basic on offer? Abs of Steel, Miracle Worker. Raises 1 ally's healing power. For how long? By 2 grades for 3 turns, I see. Does regeneration... Regeneration just applies a status effect. It's not affected by anybody's healing, right? Unless applying healing to that hero means they regen harder. Physical immunity is nice. Getting, like, the 1 turn of physical immunity when disaster is about to happen. We could bring in Quick Fix for more healing instead of Mend. How big a hit? 190. And Mend is... just a giant number. Alright, we'll leave the Mends in. Honestly, we should probably bring in more Mends. Having enough healing to deal with all the damages coming out seems like a big deal. And, like, the weird, like, setup thing we're doing here feels like it's not super good, TBH. Not that, like, hitting people with EI Cut is doing much. But Fortune Favor feels like a good idea. Precision Cut feels like not that impressive. Not even sure that I want to do Raging Demon either. Maybe I want to do Raging Demon. But I'm not going to keep the mask on with Fortune's Favor around. The interesting thing about the Fukunokami mask is it scales with Auric's health. So I'm actually incentivized to give Auric one of them bracers. I mean, not that I don't already have multiple glass cannons. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is some good stuff. But maybe different stuff? Maybe not different stuff. Maybe I like the power. Alright, yeah, let's try it like this. Once more into this boss fight. Man, these boss fights are not kidding around. I'm so glad that it's like an actual fight. And I'm not just breezing through it. That is fun. That is good content. Alright, we're fixing... We're Fortune Favor? Kind of not a big deal here, is it? Like, and damage on Canary just doesn't matter right now either. Alright, let's put the barrier over here. Maybe we'll try this? I mean, it feels bad to just run it out there with no boost to my crit, right? Like, what is Oryx's crit chance right now? 16 luck. Wow. Does that tell me anything about their crit chance? Not especially. I guess just run out the AI cut. Give me some more gears to work with. Oh, really? Why would you do that to her? You're terrible. So there's the Bushido, which is great. We don't really need the heals yet. Shields up. That seems like a good idea. I don't really know what else we're going for here. I guess I could run Bushido and then Inspiring Grace. See if that works out. Cycle through Fortune's Favor. Ah, excellent. Ooh, the dragon is following the mark also, isn't he? Interesting. Alright, well, here's where we need that mend. Or Calming Wisdom instead? Nobody's particularly injured. And we don't need that much healing on her. We need like 150. And she's going to get some from the regen anyway. So maybe I Calming Wisdom and do full yellow this turn? It seems like not a bad idea. Big yellows, let's go. Crit him super hard. It did not crit. It's unfortunate. We are not particularly inspired. Well, this isn't happening this turn, is it? Let's get this provoke out. Please do not call my friend. Don't need Bushido right now. Mana Barrier is scary. Regen is already up. Probably just mend her. And sure, let's run out the Super Soaker and get the green turn. I'm okay with that. And then next turn we can do cool blue things. I like that. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, that worked out really well. She's still confused, though, so I guess we're not doing cool blue things this turn. Regen has fallen. We're not going to need this mend here. We'll try out a Mana Barrier. If it lands, great. But then we can regen and mask up. Oh, it landed on the dragon? That sucks. Oh, that sucks a lot. That sucks a lot. Well, let's just do cool blue things then and see what we can get out of this. Didn't even get through the full barrier. Oh, the percentage barriers. So atrocious. Really didn't work out well. Okay, great. Good to know. We're firing off this mend for sure. We're not firing off the Cyclone Slash. We don't have Bushido up, but we could have Bushido up. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Still no crit? Terrible. That's a lot of AoE damage. Why would you do that? Rude. Definitely firing off this provoke. If dude's about to call random people, like, that's not okay. Regen is down, so we want to get Regen running. Which means we need a builder still. There's a builder. cut the Bushido. See if we get anything better. Nope. Good barrier. Very important barrier. Confused, huh? That's a builder. This clears the confusion, which is nice. I don't think we're mending here, though. I think we are going to do Fortune's Favor. Even though I'm not getting the boost. Good mark. Thank you for marking. Now we can Calming Wisdom. But that's not going to get Mend up. Too bad. Do I keep Fortune's Favor? I think we keep Fortune's Favor. Don't Cyclone Slash for sure. Not Bushidoing here. I'm not setting up like that. Regen is still up. I don't need to worry about that. So I guess it's just the Eye Cut, even though it's not very good. And then Fire Pillar, I suppose? Refresh Regeneration? I don't like any of these options, actually. Sure. Cool. Refreshed mark on the target that I wanted marked, which means we don't need to provoke. We don't even need to keep that around. Inspiring Grace can do Dyna Fire. Not really getting a lot of value out of that. I just refreshed Regeneration. We don't need it right now. And this is not particularly impressive, actually. We only get 2 cards this turn. I guess we'll fire off the provoke for the defense up. Yikes. Yikes. Oh no, scary. Fortune's Favor would be nice, but I think the Mend matters more here. We can get rid of Fire Pillar, we can get rid of Electrolyze. None of these are the things I needed. Mana Barrier up. Let's get that Mend fired off. And the only card left I can play is Bushido, so I guess I'll play Bushido. Oh, big culls. You are going to need to be cured, aren't you? Soaker out. Bushido out. Regeneration is good. Shields up would be nice if it works. More focus for more cycling, and hopefully we live through this. This is getting real dangerous. And I have not done that much damage. Ah, Booerns. Still living. Not dead yet. Cut Fire Pillar? There's another Mend. We need the other one, the one that cures confusion. Not going to be EI cutting here. There's very little damage. I'd much rather Electrolyze. Okay, I guess we're Electrolyzing. That still only gets me one of these spells, though. Alright, we have to hope the Mend hits. And I guess... early regen. How many turns of regen do we still have left? 2 turns. It's really early to regen. I'll try Creeping Cold. It's not the worst idea. I kind of wish I could keep the gear. But I'd rather cast a spell than not cast a spell. Ooh, good. That is an unfortunate mark. Where's my provoke? So we got extra cards here. That's good. We're not playing Super Soaker here. There's the provoke. Guess who's marked? It's you. You need help. Arcane Detective needs to be up. We're not playing Bushido here. Inspiring Grace is not the worst. I just don't want Provoke to miss. Provoke missing is, like, the worst thing that could possibly happen. Extra mana barrier? That's also not terrible here. And getting Thunderwave is nice. Ooh, she lived. Amazing. Well, I have Calming Wisdom now that I don't need it anymore. We don't have the crit value, so Inspiring Grace can go. There's Fortune's Favor. A little late to the party, but thank you. Mend, and then Fortune's Favor, so I get the extra power. Cycle Creeping Cold, I think. Looks like chat's working and just nobody's talking. That's been par for the course for most of this game. Like, when Inkling was around, Inkling had things to say, and for the most part, people are just hanging out. It's I get it, right? There's like 15 people in the channel, so it's like whatever. People not talking, it's fine. That's how it goes sometimes. I think we actually need to get this Provoke off, otherwise, Girl's gonna die, regardless of healing. Ooh, paralyze the special. I mean, that means he's just going to do it this turn instead. Now that there's no mark, though, and we know where it's going to go, so that's actually really useful. We do need regen here. Mana barrier's good. That's a lot of Bushidos that we're not going to get much value out of. Keeping Calming Wisdom around. Maybe not the extra mana barrier right now. Shields up seems good here, actually. Yeah, I'll go with that. Because we're about to get culled. Or not. I guess we're not about to get culled. Good news. Paralyze is a good spell. News is 11. Fortune Favor, please. Which means Mend first. Still don't care about... Definitely don't care about Cyclone Slash right now. I think we don't care about Inspiring Grace right now either. Oh, the mark faded. Fortunately, the taunt was still active. Man, that would have been real bad. Regen is up. We need healing. Get out of here, garbage. Maybe don't get out of here, that garbage. I want to be able to do blue things this turn, but we kind of need to do the heal, huh? So that's Arcane Detective. Calming Wisdom is the only heal we have, so that's what we're doing. And then these are my choices, huh? Can I magic up and then maybe cast magic spells next turn? That would be nice. Good mark. Good mark. Now that the Calming Favor just disappeared. Super Soaker out. Fortune's Favor... helpful, but not immediately. An Inspiring Grace is definitely never going to cast. I think the question was, can we do blue things this turn? We want to get regen back up. So maybe. Bushido doesn't seem like the way to do it. Unless we want a Bushido Copernica. That's... definitely an idea. I'm actually not opposed to this. Alright, out of here, Fire Pillar. Set us up for more things later. Ooh, big crits. Love it. Big blue turn? Can I afford to do this? graph paper notebook planning out stuff for O&I. Ah, nice, nice. I think we can afford to cut EI cut and Bushido. This would be a good turn to focus. No, we're already focused. We don't need to focus again. I want to keep it for next turn, though. I probably need the heal more than I need the other stuff. We'll cut out one of these and see what else I get. Well, you're not doing that this turn, are you? Ah, good mark, good mark. Thank you. We're not focused anymore, so we probably want to focus. Shields up feels like less of a big deal than provoke. He's already marked. He doesn't need to provoke here. We're definitely not Cyclone Slashing. Ah, we got the Calming Wisdom. Thank God. Okay, so that's good. Because that can set up this Mend to actually land on the person I want it to land on. Play and Color Week. Yep, as expected. So this is potentially... No, we want to get regen up. Get out of here. Cyclone Slash. Keeping Calming Wisdom around because that's helpful. I want to do that. And we got to regen. Do we have to regen? This seems convenient too. And he's still marked. Alright, now we definitely need the regen. Regen up. Not gonna EI cut here. That's the regen that we're just doing. Cane Detective is nice, not Fire Pillar. Think I need to fire this off? And Inspiring Grace is never gonna land the way I want it to, so we got our Cane Detective up. Sure. Oh, and we're gonna get the AoE here now, right? We're gonna breathe on everybody. Oh, she's dead. Yeah. Let's bring her back up. I think we have a good shot at this. We're doing okay. So she can't do that this turn. That's fine. We can just cycle through these. Bushido not super helpful here with whatever else is going on. So we're probably going to run Fortune's Favor. So let's shields up here, and then Fortune's Favor. Cool. Alright. Still no Cyclone Slash. Not today. That's a lot of Bushido we don't need. Absolutely provoke that. Make sure that lands there. Which means... we need to get the heal off. You need to be healed. So we can't Super Shock, so we'll Bushido her. Demand your attention. Such a ridiculous amount of damage. Where are my regens? Please give me the regens. Find me a regen somewhere in this mess. Nope. I found the Mend. That's something. It's not bad. I wonder if heals can crit. I haven't seen it happen yet. Your problem is to create liquid oxygen. Oh, jeez. That is, in fact, a problem. Man, good luck with that. What are we doing this turn? We're probably going to see the AoE off of him. It sounds like we want to do Mend and Fortune's Favor. We do not have the ability to do that thing. We can do one of the bigger spells. I guess we just have to mend her, and that's our turn. Wow, atrocious. Yeah, that would have killed. Oh my god, please. Alright, nobody is explicitly being targeted right now. But this seems helpful. Good. Ooh, scary Dark Breath. There's the regen. Thank heavens. Oh, she doesn't even need to do that to her. She kind of does, though. I guess cut? Probably better than a Bushido. We're not super soaking here. Arcane Detective is good here. And regen happens after their turn. Okay, alright. I see it. Okay. Get some healing down, especially on the marked person. Disaster. That's the worst news I've had all day. Okay. Well, I guess we're using another revival kit. Try to make this work, because I think we're still in a pretty good place. I gotta remember that I have potions. Wow, I just actually forget that I have them. Because they're often this, like, side menu. Well, still not casting Cyclone Slash. Definitely not casting Shields up. Oh boy. These are all the cards I have? What a mess. Alright, we can start regenerating though, so that's good. Not gonna Bushido. You're still paralyzed. Yikes. This is gonna be an AoE. Get this provoke off here. And rescue Copernica. That seems fine. Get out. That'll be useful, but not yet. Not paralyzed anymore, but now you are confused. That's not super good. Of all the people to be confused, why does it have to be him? The one person who can cure confusion. Alright, let's see if we can get, Yes, excellent. This is slow going, but we might be getting there. On the other hand, I am out of regens, so... Or revives. Cut Inspiring Grace, cut Bushido. Sure. And Call the Week. Yep. Alright, let's get that regeneration up. Ooh. Let's dig to see if we can fix Paralyze? Can we fix Paralyze? Do I have things that fix Paralyze? Does my thing fix Paralyze? I don't remember. Well, we can still dig for it. Too strong against that kind of... You're indifferent. Okay. Unfortunate. Maybe I just cast it twice, roll the dice. Probably just cast it twice and roll the dice. One paralyze. Oh, really? Double paralyzed. That's terrible. Well, this is over. We have lost this fight. This fight is actual lost. I can't revive her anymore. God, 2 shots at double paralyze. I guess the paralyzed knife cuts both ways. Disappointing. Oh boy. Yeah, this doesn't cure paralyze. They're paralyzed. There's not really anything I can do about it other than let them be paralyzed. And we have nothing that gives me energy back. No base cards in hand. Which means options are very limited. Oh, good. The a million health person was marked. That's good news. Literally can't cast any spells except provoke. Bad news. Bad news for me. And confused. Well, here's the best we can do. Watch it miss. Oh, it hit the dragon. Sure. I'm not liking my odds here, I gotta admit. Oh, it's actually over. 2 Cyclone Strikes in my deck? No way. Alright, well, all we have left is offense. So, if we live until the next turn, this might be good. Or we might still not be good. Literally can't play anything. Beautiful. What a great hand. I think it's over. I think it is once again over. Alright, we might have to go out and grind. This is looking really rough. Also, it is almost 6 anyway. So this is probably where we cut the stream and call it for the night. Rather than take another attempt. Disappointing. We got a couple of chapters in. We did some stuff. We fought some enemies. Things were hard, and then things got easy, and then things got hard again. Oh. And now Auric has joined the team. Need something other than just numbers to defend against statuses, maybe. Yeah, the paralyze and the confusion are major problems. But we don't have, like, trinkets that work against those at the moment. Those aren't for sale in the shop, which is the only place that I would know those things would appear. Well, the party grows ever larger. We now have 4 people on the start screen. So that's cool. There is definitely work to be done. Man, I'm having fun with this game. I like this game. This is a good time. This is a good RPG. The card thing is rough sometimes, but I like the characters, and I think it's like the deck building is also fun. Like, it's neat. But yeah, that's gonna be it for